What's up, y'all? It's your boy Batmac back at it again with the New England Patriots Madden 22 connected franchise. And we got a good matchup here. It's the Thursday night matchup that is actually about to happen here probably soon to when this video is getting uploaded. I'm voicing over this like before kickoff. So last week we did have Kyle Van Noy, who had 3 sacks and earned himself the Defensive Player of the Week. That was very solid, but we also let Nick Chubb get the Offensive Player of the Week. So ultimately, we did lose that game last week in a tough matchup, but now we have a short week, and we're going to try our best to get prepared for the Atlanta Falcons. So we do know the Atlanta Falcons do not have Cordell Patterson, as we have him on our roster. So that kind of helps, because that guy's very versatile. Calvin Ridley is still on the team since he didn't take a break from football in this, and Kyle Pitts. So this team is very talented on the offensive side of the football. Defensively, I feel like we can get the best of them. Their D-line is pretty solid, but overall, I think we have the upper hand in this matchup. Taking a look, we got a breakout player, Devon Godchow. He's going to try his best to move up, probably to a star dev. So that's going to be pretty solid. I'm pretty sure we can get that. Devon Godchow does typically pretty well for us. And yep, looks like he's a normal, so we're going to get him up to a star dev most likely. And then Trent Brown. Should have him back relatively soon. I saw in the injury stuff that I think I'll be able to remove him off of the IR, but I'm not totally sure. But you know, we'll see that down the road. Now, taking a look at some of the players that we still want to try to re-sign. Adrian Phillips is a player. I don't know fully if we're going to try to retain him. Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is definitely a guy that we need to make sure that we get on the books. So we're going to try to give him a little bit more money, just a 2-year contract. And there you go. That's what I like to see. So Jacoby Myers is going to come back to New England for at least another 2 years, and that's what I love to see. So for the most part, we got all the players that I for sure wanted to get back. Okay. We'll get Jakob Johnson too. He's a solid fullback. He's 26 years old. We do use a fullback in our offense. Why let a good fullback go? There's not a lot of good fullbacks in the NFL. Now, we can go draft one later, but who knows how good those would be. So I like that. So now here we go. The top player, Grady Jarrett for the Atlanta Falcons. 30 tackles, 4 for loss, and 4 sacks on the season. But now taking a look, the Atlanta Falcons is the offense that we normally always have to worry about. Obviously, we know their passing attack brings Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts. But this defense is something that we can definitely get we can kind of get the best of. They're 25th against the run, 12th against the pass. So I think we'll virtually be able to do whatever we want against this team, and we should be able to. Now, the offense is not really as potent as it normally is in the past couple years, but I'm sure they're still going to be able to put up points. We know what they bring. And then obviously right now, our defense is second in the league in sacks after Kyle Van Noy is having what he has been doing. So I love to see what has been happening. Now taking a look, Kyle Van Noy right now is tied for 4th in the NFL for sacks. He has 9 on the season thus far, so that is very encouraging to see that our defense is applying pressure, and it is Kyle Van Noy leading the charge at the moment. So now we finally get a chance to take a look at some of the players that we're trying to scout, and we're going to have some players to focus on. Receiver is a big thing I'm kind of looking for in this draft. I definitely will still want to look at Kyle Hamilton, the free safety. That is somebody to replace Devin McCourty. John Mechie is definitely a receiver that I'm excited to look at, and Chris Olave. John Mechie, I feel, is going to be most likely going to be a very good route runner. which I feel does fit our offense the most because we want timing throws. We want guys to be able to run routes. We want guys to be in spots. And we don't have a lot of like motion and everything in our offense and stuff like that. So route running is definitely going to be one of those things. And get that Bama connection with Matt Jones and John Mechie. I think that would be solid. Now, taking a look at some of the injuries before we potentially get the kickoff very soon. No key injuries for the Atlanta Falcons team. So that's very solid to see. Matt Ryan, 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the season. So, he's going to do what he's doing. Now, Mike Davis, averaging 3.3 yards a carry. So this run game is definitely nothing to worry about. So that is something that I'm hoping that we can shut down. But this passing attack is solid. The defense has players that can make plays. The young corner, A.J. Terrell. That guy's an absolute beast. I know Fabian Moreau, Deion Jones. I know they have a solid team, man. A very talented. They have some young guys in the right spots, but their team's really just in a weird spot. Then my boy Caleb McGarry. I knew him. Grew up playing sports against him. He's from Battleground, Washington. I know the guy personally. Good guy. I'm going to try my best to have Matthew Judon tearing him up in this game. So, it is what it is. So, taking a look, our offense is pretty rested and defense is pretty rested going into this game. Even though it's a short week, knowing that our fatigue is sitting on a good level means that, at least this progressional fatigue is actually working pretty well, and I'm happy about that. Offense is 99%, so we can kind of practice all of our starters. Make sure we get some of that XP. That's what I love to see. Now taking a look. We're going to try to make sure to split the tight ends. Hunter Henry's a little bit tired. And I really like the game plan stuff this year. I had a whole other element to how I play some of these games. I go into every game with the same game plan. I'm going to run the ball. But, when there's teams that are completely shutting down our run game, we can move it to short pass or medium pass. And I just really like the focus and how they've kind of divvied it up this year. It's very creative and it's very just fits the football regimen of game planning and trying to use a chess match to beat your opponent. So I really respect it this year, and I hope they expand upon it next year. I don't know how they will, but I hope they do. So now, skill point for Mac Jones, which is going to bump him up to a 73 overall. He's a 72 right now with morale since we did take an L last week. But don't worry, we'll turn it around. Now, it's a talented team. Kyle Pitts is already a superstar X Factor. That's insane. Calvin Ridley's not going to be far behind him, I'm sure. All right, y'all, let's get this game going.
Yeah. Hey, yo, somebody tell these motherfuckers give me space. Yeah. Get a man room to breathe, get a man what he needs. Never satisfied, ain't no telling what he take. What he make when these motherfuckers lose focus. Oh man, goddamn. What the fuck is all the shit that they been running with? Bunch of rappers frontin' all through the winter when the man indoors. Niggas scary when the summer hit. I gotta know what's your thought process. How you gon' take shots when you not drop? Yeah, you are not my threat, you are not my peer, you are not my nigga. I ain't got no fear, I ain't got no worries. I'm set, boy, I'm posted up with these young motherfuckers, they ain't showing love to anybody to match the description of a bitch. Somebody listen, he on a mission, he making sense. I ain't got no time to fucking waste. Treat the motherfucking game like it's a race. Ain't no breaks, ain't no room for no mistakes. Boy, if you ain't bout to work, then get the fuck up out my face. Cause I stay working all night, boy. Stay working all night, boy. Ay, stay working all night, boy. You ain't here to tell me shit about my progress, boy. Ay, stay working all night, boy. Stay working all night, boy. Stay working all night, boy. You can miss me with them weak ass run backs, boy. Hey, work. There's something you don't understand about the work. about all the time. I ain't see him moving, fuck it, guess that I'm just here to hurt.
And let's go! J.J. Taylor's going to kneel the ball, and here comes Mac Jones to the field. Mac Jones, a rookie quarterback out of Alabama, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the year, 2,500 yards. We are throwing a few more interceptions than we want to, but learning how to play the game and everything, and sometimes I just throw dumb passes. That's going to happen. And Madden's not necessarily forgiving for throwing dumb passes. So now here we go, 2nd and 5, going to hand off to Damian Harris, who's going to get the first down. Oh, actually going to get called short, 3rd and 1. We're going to hand off to him again. I'm trying to manifest a good day for Damian Harris. I want Ramondre Stevenson to have a solid day as well, but I want Damian Harris to find the end zone twice. That's the goal. Now here we go, the 3rd and 8. Cordell Patterson in the backfield, playing against his former team. Where you know what we're going to do, have him have a decent day against his former team. Mac Jones on the run, throws it to Kendrick Bourne for the first down. Mac Jones showing the ability to get out of the pocket and make a throw while on the move. You love to see it. Now here we go with a new set of chains. Handing out to Cordell Patterson's going to follow Owenu, and looks like he's tackled short. It's going to set up a 2nd and 1. Mac Jones making a change at the line of scrimmage. Going to hand off to Damian. Oh, play action and get out to Hunter Henry. Even I fell for it, and that was my play call. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now 2nd and goal, Damian Harris in the backfield. And Mac Jones making a change to the line of scrimmage. Mac Jones seeing something that he likes. Gonna go play action, and he finds his favorite target, Hunter Henry, his neighbor, for the touchdown. And Hunter Henry doing what he's been doing in real life, and that is just finding the end zone. He's a very good, he's a reliable fantasy option because this man always finds himself in the end zone. I don't know how, but he really does. And honestly, I like it because I don't have a problem with it because that means my Patriots getting the end zone, so I don't have a problem. Now here comes Matt Ryan to the field. We talked about his stats earlier, 17 and 7, 2,400 yards. He's actually throwing for less than our boy Mac Jones. Kind of like that stat. But now here we go. So we go 1st and 10, first play for the Atlanta Falcons on offense. Matt Ryan's going to drop back. Of course, they're going to throw it. And Kyle Pitts for the first play of the game catches it for a 15-yard gain. It's going to be real hard to figure out a way to stop this man, Kyle Pitts. Can't necessarily game plan and guard him like you can in real life. And there you go, getting pressure on Matt Ryan and Christian Barmore, the rookie out of Alabama, with the sack. Now 3rd and 11, Chase Winovich getting pressure on Matt Ryan's face. He gets the ball out to Mike Davis and is tackled short of the first down. That is going to bring our offense back to the field. Great defense to start this game. Now here we go, the 2nd and 8. Play action. Mac Jones going to find his target, Hunter Henry, again for the big play and a first down. Mac Jones only with 1 incompletion thus far, throwing 5 for 6. Now he's going to throw out to his check down there. Damian Harris catches the ball and looks to be tackled short of the first down. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 1. Come out in I formation, get all the blocks we need, and that is an easy first down for the Patriots and Damian Harris. Now 2nd and 10, hand off to Cordell Patterson. Let's get the big play, and there you go. Not no contact from any defensive players until he got to the 25-yard line. He couldn't get by the guy, but there you go. Cordell Patterson with another carry on the draw play. Falling forward down to the 11-yard line, and New England is knocking at the door. 2nd and 9, Mac Jones going to find his target, Jacoby Myers, for the touchdown. And the Patriots are rolling to start this game, and that's going to set up a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter, as Mac Jones has thrown 2 touchdowns here to start the game. Not really manifesting much of a day for Damian Harris in this. So now here we go, 1st and 10. Matthew Judon, good coverage, but Kyle Pitts finds it for a 1st down. Yet again, Kyle Pitts, another catch. This man is absolutely tearing up our defense to start this game. Now here we go, 3rd and 7. Matt Ryan, you know he's going to throw, 3rd and 7 situation. And Kyle Pitts yet again with a catch. And Matt Ryan has started this game 6 for 6 for 65 yards. That is not good on our part. Now Matt Ryan's going to hand out to Mike Davis, but Devin McCourty with a beautiful tackle for loss on Mike Davis completely blew up that play. Now here we go to 3rd and 3. Matt Ryan dropping back is going to try to roll out to the side, right to the pocket, and Matthew Judon gets the sack, and McGarry picks it up. And that is going to be a 4th down for the Falcons. Matthew Judon forced Matt Ryan to try to get out of the pocket. It didn't really work. And Judon gets the strip sack, and that forces a field goal. So now here we go to 2nd quarter. We're going to try to slow down the game maybe a little bit, get this run game going, but it didn't work, as their run defense is pretty solid. Throwing down the field to Jacoby Myers. And there you go. 1st down, Patriots. Jacoby Myers with the big catch. Now hand off to Damian Harris. Is going to truck that to safety. Let's go. Our offense is moving, man. 3rd and 4. Hand off to Cordell Patterson, who moves the chains, and we're down at the 8-yard line. I'm loving what I'm seeing from our offense right now. Damian Harris gets the carry and walks into the end zone for an easy touchdown. And there you go. Our New England Patriots are going to make the score 21-0. That's what I love to see right there, 21-0. And hopefully we can just keep continuing this complete onslaught on these Atlanta Falcons. My sister would hate this, man. She's an Atlanta Falcons fan. But now here we go. Up 21-0 here late in the 2nd quarter. Matt Ryan is going to try to find some spark of this offense, as they hand it off to Mike Davis, who's going to fall forward for the 1st down. 3 carries, 10 yards on the day for Mike Davis thus far. Now here we go with a 2nd and 9. Matt Ryan going to drop back. All day in the pocket, finds Kyle Pitts for the 1st down there. Matt Ryan has not thrown an incompletion yet, but nothing to show for it, as they have a goose egg on the scoreboard. Handing off to Mike Davis on a 3rd and 2, as the Falcons use their run game to find the 1st down. After doing nothing on 1st down with the run game, they're going to find themselves in a 2nd and long, 2nd and 9. Matt Ryan going to drop back, pressure in his face by Uche, but he gets the ball out to Calvin Ridley, who gets the 1st down, breaks a couple tackles, and there you go. And it looks like there's going to be a roughing the passer on the Patriots. Josh Uche, of course it was. I destroyed Matt Ryan after he got rid of the ball. So now here we go with a 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan going to drop back. And he's going to find his target, Russell Gage, in the end zone for the 1st points on the day for the Atlanta Falcons. Well, there you go. So Matt Ryan finally got in a rhythm on that drive, finding his target, Calvin Ridley, for his 1st catch of the game. Kyle Pitts, Russell Gage, finally spreading the wealth. Kyle Pitts has kind of been the main one getting all the targets thus far to start this game, but Matt Ryan spread the wealth there, and they got themselves in the end zone. And now Mac Jones turns around and throws a horrible interception on the offensive end. And now these Falcons are going to be right back in the game. Only a 2-score game with a minute left here in the second quarter as the Falcons force a turnover. Matt Ryan's going to try to find some momentum to keep it. And there you go, finding his target, Russell Gage, on the right sideline. Moving the chains. Matt Ryan under center, going to drop back. We're throwing it again. No surprise there. And he finds Russell Gage for the first down. Not first down, on the first down. He's going to set up a second and short, but they didn't do anything on second down. But here they go to 3rd and 2. Pressure, gets the ball out, and Russell Gage drops it. After the drop from Russell Gage, the Falcons end up having to settle for a field goal. So we're going to go into the halftime with a 21-10 lead, which it could have been worse because Russell Gage did drop a touchdown there. So I will take the 21-10 over the 21-14 any day. I'm excited to have that. As there you go. So now taking a look at some of the games that are going to be going around the league. I don't know what you guys think, who you guys think are going to win the games this weekend. But, you know, if you guys made it this far in the video, you guys should comment down what you guys think are going to be the wins for the match. Who's going to win these matchups for this week? Because, I mean, you know, it could be anything. Anything could happen this weekend, man. I'm telling you. That's what I love about the NFL. But anyway, so the first half, we got 117 yards from the running game. Just running inside. Our efficiency is insane. And then Matt Ryan, all in the short, the passing game. Getting the ball out to Kyle Pitts in the short game and just everybody else. Matt Ryan's air yards, I know his air yards are not really that high right now at the moment. So we're going to try our best to try to defend maybe the short or medium passes, but we'll see. We're definitely going to try to keep our emphasis on the run game on the offensive side of the ball. And then when it comes to him passing, right now he was 100% in the short passes, but you know, it's kind of hard to decide between the medium and short pass, but since they're going to be wanting to try to come back still, we're going to try our best to defend the medium pass, and I know that's what Calvin Ridley likes to do, is run mid passes, so we want to make sure that Calvin Ridley is the one that we are guarding, as, you know, we need guys like Russell Gage to be the ones that, if they want to beat us, it has to be Russell Gage. Kyle Pitts has been tearing us apart. Calvin Ridley's done absolutely nothing, so we're taking away at least one part in this game. But Kyle Pitts right there gets another catch, completely tearing up our team. Can't game plan for him the same way you can anybody else. So here we go, 2nd and 9, Matt Ryan, there you go. Finding his check down, and it's still short, but it's going to set up a 3rd and 2. A lot more manageable with 3rd down. Matt Ryan under center, Devon Godchild getting no pressure, but Judon gets pressure in Matt Ryan's face and makes an errant throw because of it. And that's going to set up a 4th and 2, so the Falcons end up settling for a field goal to end that drive. 21-13, Cordell Patterson finds himself in the open space after the running back screen. There you go. Cordell Patterson's not even going to play tonight in the real life game, so I guess we're just manifesting. This is all going to be Damian Harris. So now here we go to 2nd and 8 as Cordell Patterson getting another play for a first down, catching it out of the backfield. There you go. 33 yards on the day of receiving for Cordell Patterson. Now 3rd and 8, Mac Jones. Play action. He finds it out to Hunter Henry, who's going to be clearly tackled short of the first down marker. As the Patriots are actually going to go for it on a 4th and 6 in Falcons territory from the 37-yard line. Learning how to be a little bit more aggressive in my play style as well as Matt Ryan. Look at Mac Jones looking for Nelson Aguilar, and it's picked off. And that is going to be a pick 6 for the Atlanta Falcons, and that is going to bring this game to real close. Foster Moreau picking off Mac Jones for the pick 6. Now the Atlanta Falcons are going to be looking to tie the game here. Right there was just, I think that was more Nelson Aguilar's fault than Mac Jones, because Nelson Aguilar is being tiny. And you need to kind of, when there's a ball like that, you have to block off, kind of box out the defender when you're trying to catch it. But Nelson Aguilar didn't have the ability to do that. And so now it's going to be an interception for Mac Jones. Let's go down to his stats. Cordell Patterson, we need to get this run game going, as the Falcons have now tied the game when we were up 21-0 at one point. So 3rd and inches. Here we go. Hand off to Cordell Patterson for the first down. 7 carries, 69 yards on the day for Cordell Patterson. Now we got Damien Harris here in the backfield. Going to hand off to him on the stretch play. And that is an easy first down for Damien Harris. There you go. Now, here we go. Mac Jones, that is an interception. And yep, as soon as the ball left his hands, I knew that was an interception. Deion Jones with the interception as Mac Jones throws his 2nd pick of the day. And now Mac Jones is straight throwing the Atlanta Falcons back in this game as they have a chance to take the lead for the first time this game. Now 1st and 10, and their favorite target, Calvin Ridley, gets a big catch there, moving the chains. Now here we go, 1st and 10. Matt Ryan dropping back. Matty Ice finds Kyle Pitts. Easy first down for Kyle Pitts, as Matt Ryan is 18 for 22 on the day passing. Now 3rd and 3. Matt Ryan, and guess who? Kyle Pitts. Now 3rd and goal. We need to try our best to hold them to a field goal here. They were great coverage. Hayden Hurst, and he could not turn it up the field. As there you go. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we only held them to a field goal, so that's what I love to see, our defense stepping up there. But now we need to get this run game going again. We're handing off to Damien Harris there to start the drive. That's what I love to see. And Mac Jones with the throw of the day. What a time. Throw of the day. But our defense saves the day there with Matthew Judon getting pressure on Matt Ryan. That's what I love to see. Okay, Matt Ryan going to hand off to Mike Davis. And great tackle from Dante Hightower as we are completely shutting down this Atlanta Falcons run game. Setting up a 3rd and long. And that is a great throw from Matt Ryan. Getting rid of the ball fast. Getting into his receiver's hands and a first down. Now 1st and 10. And off to Mike Davis. And there you go. It's going to be a good play there. Looks like one of the first positive runs on the day for the Atlanta Falcons. One of the first. Now 3rd and inches, and Dante Hightower making the play of the game here in this 4th quarter. That was a big, huge stop right there, man. The clock was ticking. 3rd down and short, and Dante Hightower completely delivers and stops the run play. Inches short of the first down, and now the Atlanta Falcons are looking to try to stop us from getting, tying the game here. We'll see what we can do. And out to Cordell Patterson there. There you go. Moving the chains. The clock is a ticking. Now we're under 3 minutes left in this game. 1st and 10. Mac Jones going to get rid of the ball quickly and gets it to Jacoby Myers. Mac Jones now 3 interceptions on the day, but 2 touchdowns. Hand it off to Damien Harris and falls forward for what looks like a first down. Yep, there you go. Under the 2-minute warning, we have a chance. We can easily get the field goal, but we're still trying to go for the end zone as Kendrick Bourne has the beautiful catch Way to keep his concentration and hold on to that right there. 1st and 10, Mac Jones. Handed off to Cordell Patterson. Short gain. Now here we go. 3rd and 8. No matter what, we're in 4-down territory kind of at this point because I want to get a touchdown. Yep, we're going for a touchdown here. I'm not going for a field goal. 4th and 1. Here we go. We're going for it. Handed off to Cordell Patterson and gets all the blocks he needs, and he's tackled short at the 2-yard line as the Patriots are knocking at the door of taking this lead late in this game. 1st and goal, Damian Harris in the backfield, and we're tackled short. We're going to try to call no timeouts here. 2nd and goal, handed off to Cordell Patterson for the touchdown. Hardly any time left on the clock. And as long as our defense doesn't have a bad penalty or anything crazy happens, the New England Patriots have now stolen the game back from the Atlanta Falcons with a late touchdown to leave 11 seconds left on the clock. There you go. Time for maybe 2 more plays here on defense. So Matt Ryan, they need a touchdown. Field goal won't cut it. Just no DPIs, please. There you go. Good incompletion. So now 1 second left in this game. As long as there's no DPIs, then we don't have to worry about anything. Matt Ryan waiting for his guys to get down the field. He can't throw that to the end zone. So here we go. Making an incomplete pass, and there you go. We steal the victory back here in Atlanta, Georgia. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is our stadium. That's what I love to see right there, man. Getting a nice victory against the Atlanta Falcons. Getting a turnaround victory after taking that loss to the Cleveland Browns just a week ago. A tough loss to the Cleveland Browns at that. We're going to turn around and come in on a short week, turn it around, and take a dub here in Atlanta. So that is going to help us on the season. Now we are going to be 5-6, which, I love to see. This loss is going to take the Atlanta Falcons to a 3-7 record, which is going to potentially knock them out of the playoffs for early. But we don't have to worry about that. So Mac Jones, 70% completion percentage today, but he did throw 3 interceptions, which is way too many. And honestly, all of them were just dumb throws on my part. So, we can there's things to learn from. And so that's what I like to see. Ultimately, I think our team played really well. We had 2 running backs go over 100 yards, which obviously if you do that, you're more than likely going to win. I'm hoping that Damian Harris just gets 200 yards today. That would be sensational. Kyle Pitts completely tore us up, getting over 100 yards receiving, but Calvin Ridley is the one that we really need to shut down, and that's 2 for 36. Kyle Pitts, it's hard to shut down a tight end in Madden, if we're being completely honest. So shutting down Calvin Ridley was definitely the one that I was excited that we could do. Taking a look, we didn't get a lot of pressure, but we did still end up getting 2 sacks on Matt Ryan from Judon and Christian Barmore. So I'm happy to have seen that our defense is still getting the adequate pressure. And Devon Godchild, look at him getting the plays that he needed. And there you go, bumping him up to a star development. That's what you love to see, helping our team get more talented. So now our next matchup is going to be a little bit tougher than the Atlanta Falcons. Because Falcons, not really much to worry about. But the Tennessee Titans are a matchup that we are going to be playing against next week. And we shut down Mike Davis in the run game this week, but Derrick Henry is a completely different monster and a completely different task. To the point where I don't really know how, even if I do set my game plan to trying to stop that man, I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm going to have to completely stack that box and just try my best to make Ryan Tannehill be the one to beat us, as Derrick Henry is the league's leading rusher at the moment. And so Um, yeah. I just don't really know how that's gonna really work. Derrick Henry, an absolute monster. We're gonna have to try to figure out a way that we can slow this man down. That's gonna be a tall ass, man. But anyways, anybody that's new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next game.